Hey everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things, and today I finished a book on our reading challenge, and I'm so excited to share it with you. But first, check out my shirt. Got ghosties on it. I know, it's June, but it was cute. I got it on the Old Navy app. I think it was like $5. And for those of you who watched my last video and you're like, ooh, that sunburn is bad, it is now peeling. It feels disgusting. Anyway, Sinister Springs, which was an Agatha Christie's short stories book, is on the 2024 Reading Challenge, which is what I deem the Adult Challenge, because I also have the 2024 Preteen Teen Reading Challenge, but this one was on the adult one, which I will leave a link for both of those in the description in case you want to join in on the reading challenge. So it's called Sinister Springs. I feel like going into this book, I was like, this is going to be full of like springtime things. And I didn't really feel that. Every once in a while there was talk of, you know, the field of flowers or a garden. But there are... how many stories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were 12 short stories in this, and there was like 2 or 3 glimpses of a garden, and one of them was in ramble. It was like, they talked about how it was like run down. I liked this book. I love the cover. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. I liked the stories. I do like Agatha Christie's stuff, but I feel like they were short stories. Like, I felt like it was like she started writing them like they were going to be normal novels, and then was like, nah, I don't want to write this anymore, and this sort of put an ending in. That's how most of them felt to me. They're all roughly 5 to 10 pages long, and maybe longer, some of them, but it was just like, oh, it's okay. I did have a few favorites. I liked... oh, that's the wrong page. I liked Miss Marple Tells a Story. That one was one of my favorites. That was, I'm not going to go into detail. This is just a short little, I liked this book. I liked The Case of the Missing Lady. And I liked the Swan Song, I believe. Oh, The Soul of the Croupier, I don't know how to say it, was also on my list that I would read again. But for the most part, it's just a book of short stories. Again, not very springy. It talks about, on like 3 of them, people are taking a trip, like they took a trip to go there. So maybe it's like a spring trip. But yeah, Sinister Springs, it says, I'm going to read the back for you. It says, murder and mystery from the Queen of Crime. With spring comes April showers and blossoming fields, but wickedness is never far from the surface. With the turning of the year, Hercule. Oh my gosh, I knew how to say this before I was gonna read it. Porrit? I think. Jane Marple, Tommy and Temperance, and many more of Agatha Christie's unforgettable creations tangle with this season of sinister schemes and perilous crimes. It's just like little side stories. Yeah, think of it as like side stories. When we go into this, they're side stories. Like you wouldn't hear these stories in their stories. If that makes sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense because I don't know how else to explain it. There's no pictures. There's I don't remember here any like curse words. There is a lot of mystery, like this is them telling us stories. Okay, so I mean all of Agatha Christie's books someone is telling the story. But these are like those main characters are telling stories to like each other. If that makes like they're sitting like in my mind they are all at dinner together or sitting around a bonfire sharing stories. Be like, hey, remember that time this happened? Oh, you don't say anything. And then they're trying to solve the mystery or asking questions about the mysteries. And it's really cute. Agatha Christie, Sinister Springs. It was on the reading challenge. It's number 11 on the reading challenge. I don't think this is the 11th book I've read, but because I don't read them in order. Let me know what you Let me know what you thought about this book. Sometimes I was like, I felt like the build-up was like the build-up was there, and then it was just like, hey. And then other times I felt like there wasn't enough build-up before the culprit was handed to us. So that's all I have to say about this book. This is a short, sweet one. And I was just handed a flower. Thank you. You can have it back. Yeah. You put it back on the flower thing. Yeah, so like this video if you like seeing my random videos. Comment below, have you read Sinister Springs? Which was your favorite story in the short stories? Oh yeah. Look at that. It's so pretty. What did you think of Sinister Springs? I am now listening to Gone Girl, and I am going to be reading Stephen King's Fairy Tale, I believe it's on my list of things to read. I think that's the next one I'm gonna read. It's way up on the shelf up there. And those are for the adult challenge. For the the preteen teen challenge, not kid, the preteens and teens. I am currently reading A Wrinkle in Time. And after Wrinkle in Time, I'm going to be reading Anne of Green Gables. I am on book 8 of Fruits Basket, and I'm so excited. And yeah, that's all I have to talk about. So let me know what you're reading in the comments below. If you want to be a part of the reading challenge, I'll leave the links in the description, and I'll leave a link for this book from my Amazon account. Remember, if you use the link, to get this book, it's so pretty, which is the only way that you can read it. Give me just a minute, please. You have to get the book to read it. Since I have Sinister Springs, now I feel like I have to get the the autumn one and the summer one and the winter one, just so that I can have them all lined up next to each other on my shelf. So I'm going to put the link for this one and those other ones in the description, along with the Stephen King book I'm about to start, and Gone Girl, and A Wrinkle in Time, and Anne of Green Gables. Just so if you want to be a part of the challenge, you can read with me. So we can talk about it in the description. Remember, if you're going to leave any spoilers about the book, to write asterisk, spoiler, asterisk, tab down a few times, and then leave your spoiler. That way no one else gets your spoiler if they don't want to read it. That is all I have to say. Subscribe if you like watching my videos. If you're not sure about subscribing, click my face. It'll pop up here, and go to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I also like to post things in my community tab to keep y'all up to date about my life, because I'm doing stuff, and sometimes that's why I don't get to read. And share this video, because sharing is caring, and maybe someone else wants to know a little bit about this book. Yeah, it's pretty much a book about the characters that she normally writes about going on different vacations, and then the vacations end up not being so vacation-y. Sort of like Nancy Drew. Okay? Okay. That is all I have to talk about, so I will see you on my next video. Bye!